Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of HermitPack. I thought since we mined up a bunch of materials in the last episode that I would go ahead and get started on at least the base of the main base, I guess you call it, because it has like a base kind of foundation and then the thing built on top of it, which I thought I'd go ahead and get started on with some of the resources we gathered. So that's what I'm working on now. Let me get up here to the top of it, and I'll kind of see which. So there's going to have these kind of rectangular ends on each side. So there's one over there too. And those rectangular ends are going to have the curved walls coming off the sides of them to the back over there. And as each one of these comes up, so let's see, this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one would be 8. Just like I did over there. I think I'm either going to step it up by 1 or 2 at a time. I'm not sure what would look best. I think I might step it just once at a time because I don't want it to be ridiculously enormous. Oh, come on, slime boots, cut it out. I just wanted to place some blocks. You know, because this is just the base. The still actual part of the whole thing is going to be built on top of it. And so if I brought the base up too high, then the whole structure would end up being a little on the ridiculous side at the very end of it. So this is kind of just what I'm working on at the moment, is this little, oh, well, and then I went and forgot. This is the block I want to use for this, but I'm not real certain, honestly. It's the block I want to use for the, oh, well, don't push me too far off, slime boots. Okay, actually, now that I look at it, I think it's okay. And if I want to go back and change it later, I can. Right now, I'm just trying to get the shape in. But yeah, so that's kind of what it'll do. And since this is just the foundation, it's already looking like this thing is going to be so freaking enormous. I mean, I knew it was, but wow. Yeah. So why don't I go ahead and work a little bit more on getting this foundation up? Because the thing I want to do is once this, the foundation base of it is started, that's where we're going to put our botania garden, I think. Is my kind of main idea, because what it'll be is it'll kind of come up on the side and then come up on the side and then have some stair, like it'll be like straight stairs and then a curved stair and then straight stairs. And so as you come up the stairs, then there will be like an archway coming right here. And I thought once you passed into that archway, that would be a really pretty place to start our botania garden. I just cannot speak tonight. So why don't I make a little bit more progress on getting this wall set up, and I'll bring you guys back in for a progress update. Well, I got quite a lot of it built up, and then I decided that I really didn't like this particular block. Like, it looked okay from the side, like the nice marbly side, but when it isn't a long expanse like this, see, it's kind of broken up, and you see it from the sides, all you really see is that straight line texture here. So when you're looking at it from an angle, couldn't get up that stair, or dirt, whatever. When you're looking at it from an angle, all I could see was those kind of like pillar looking things, and I want it to look more like one even curved surface, you know, not broken up like that. So I decided that I will use it for these, because this is going to look like kind of a little not really a guard tower because it's on the bottom, but a little thing, you know, on each end. So I'm going to use it for these, but I'm going to switch it out for some plainer block, I believe, for this back part here. Maybe just straight raw marble, I don't know. But I did get both sides evened out so that I could kind of see the shape of it, and I think that looks pretty good. I mean, that's a nice curve, I believe. Yeah, I mean, that's good. And let's see. So I think instead of worrying about building up the sides, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make myself some stairs, and I'm not sure, I think I might do a mix of the alabaster brick and the regular alabaster. and start working on just the stairs part of it, and so I can see kind of how far it's going to come up. I'm thinking to about right maybe here or here, one of the two of these, and then it'll come across. So the stairs will have to come out pretty far in order to make it up that. But I think that's the part I'll work on next, and that way I can kind of start filling in the base part of it that we're going to use for the Botania. The stairs on the front are done, and this is officially the finickiest stair placement I've ever really had to do. I needed it to curve in the front because that was the inspiration that I was going off of. Let me replace, do I want that to be, I don't think I do. Let me replace this real quick. The inspiration I was going off had that curve, and I really liked that curve, but, with the Minecraft blocks, I'm not sure it's the absolute best way to go about doing this. Let's see what it looks like. Oops. Okay, well I don't really see, I guess it's alright. It's like it's kind of pyramid-ish, which isn't great. I'm not sure how to even up this slope a little better here so that it doesn't look so pyramid-y. I don't know if I can mix in slabs or what. I don't know. We're gonna let it sit and percolate for a little bit and see if I can't come up with a better idea. I think I've just been looking at it too long at this point. I thought maybe I would try to chisel and bits those stairs to make them less kind of sharp and pyramid-y looking. So let's just go ahead and make ourselves a quick chisel. And then I think you have to chisel stone to make that bit bag. So let's just grab out one piece of stone and chisel it so that we can get some bits. So let's see. Click it. Left click it. Oh, yep, left click it. Okay, cool. So now I have some stone chisely bitses. Yep, there we go. So then I should be able to make a bit bag, which is this guy right here. Yeah. Alright, so now we have a bit bag, and we have a chisel. Let's see, where's my teleporter? Whee! Alright, there we go. Why do I have a stair missing there? That is so weird. There. Sometimes I swear Endermen pick things up. Like, the other day, one of my power stopped working, and there was, like, a cable missing, and I know I didn't do anything to it, so I was like, well, did an Enderman do it? Alright, so now how do I... No, that's not it. Can you not do it to stairs? Can I really not chisel stairs? I mean, seriously? Well, that just doesn't make any sense. Why not? Because I thought what I would do is just take off these corner little edges and just make the whole thing look a little smoother. But now I guess it turns out I can't chisel these. Well, that's just messed up. So here's the progress I've made on the base so far. I decided since the stairs looked so pyramid-y and I couldn't chisel them to make them less sharp on the edges, that I would just push it back so that it didn't stick out so far. And that made it look less like a pyramid, so I'm okay with it. I've got these things on the side going that I'm not done yet because that's going to be like a whole thing, and from the top of that is where it's going to like arch way up into the sky. And I got the base of it built. I also have, let's see, the outer wall and the inner wall. There's not a lot of space between the two walls, but I figure you could run like power cable and stuff in there, and I mean we'll find something useful for it. So that's about where I'm at with this guy. Let's see, some of the things that I wanted to show you, if we head in here, are, I've gotten to the point on that guy that it would be really useful if I could fly. It's just getting really annoying having to place blocks now with scaffolding and stuff. So I thought that I would check out some flight options, and the two things I found were the angel ring from Extra Utilities, this guy here, and then the other one was Wings of the Bat, yeah, this guy. And they both, I think, take some, like this guy takes an ends, this guy, the nether star and the dragon, so you're gonna have to fight the dragon to get this, and the wither. But the other thing, like these guys, these bats' wings, I caved for a really, really long time, and I only ended up getting one. And that's with looting 3 on this, is that not? Which one has looting 3? Oh, no, it's this one with looting 3. Oh, well, that explains it. Maybe I should have hit the bats with this. Well, anyway, but still, I only got 1, and you need, 6. So I was like, well, you know, no thanks. So then I took another look at that angel ring, from Extra Utilities. I've already gotten the golden lasso with the bat. I'm working on, you have to get the golden lasso and you have to put it with this drop of evil, which is a rare drop from these guys here, the wither skeletons. So I've been working on every now and then trying to go get one of these guys. And then the other thing, let's see, so the rest of that's all pretty easy, and I've gotten the bat. So then once you have the cursed lasso, you have to go lasso a ghast, which, I guess you have to punch him down and then lasso him, which seemed like it could be pretty difficult. So I thought I would make, since they like to hang out over lava and stuff, I thought I would make a soul vial. Let's see, this guy here, in order to capture him and take him somewhere where I could more easily, punch him. So then to make this solarium, you have to go in the alloy smelter and put these guys in. And then for this fused quartz, there we go. And the alloy smelter, you just put the nether quartz. So I did both of those things off camera and made myself some solarium and some fused quartz. So we'll just grab those out now and stick them back in the system. There we go. And then what else did I need for that soul vial? Or was that all of it? That was all of it. So there we go. We can go ahead and make a soul vial for one of those guys. So that's pretty cool. So that means that the next thing I really need to do is do a lot of grinding. I need to go to the nether, and I need to find some more of those wither skeletons to hit, and I need to find a ghast. I need 2 ghasts. I need to capture 1 and lasso it, and then I need to get a ghast tier from another because I wanted to make this Tome of Alchemy. Yeah, this guy from Reliquary. I have most of the things I'm going to need already. See, so I'm missing these 3 things, which are a book, which is very easy to make, a slime pearl, which I don't think should be too hard to find. I don't know if there's a way to craft those from slime at all, or if I have to go try to find some slimes. Slime pearl. There, this guy. Yep, no other way to get it, it seems, other than drops, but that's fine. So I'll need the last thing, that's the reason I needed the ghast here. Hold on, where were we at? Reliquary, or Alchemy, that's it. Alchemy. This guy. Alright, so this Eye of the Storm, drops from a charged creeper. Like it says it's from the creeper, but it's not. It's from a charged creeper, which means a creeper has to get hit by lightning, and then you have to kill it. So in order to get the lightning to hit the creeper, there we go, I wanted to make one of these. And I've got these 2 things, but I need the ghast tier, which will give me 4 throwable lightnings so that I can hit a creeper with it, hit the creeper, and then hopefully get the drop that I need to make that Tome of Alchemy. Because I think the Tome of Alchemy will make it easier to duplicate really difficult things like nether stars and wither skeleton skulls and stuff like that. So that's the other reason I need that ghast for a ghast tier. So, yeah, and then we'll have to set up grid power once we actually get the angel ring, but we can talk about that at a later date. While we're in here, I thought I'd point out this guy. I was running out of room for machines on this part of it, so I wanted to stick these over here. I don't remember what I was making that required this setup. This is just some powered smelters, or powered furnaces, which are pretty cool. And then this guy, what did I need this guy for? It was to make these, and these were to make something, but I don't remember what I was making with those now. But this took me the longest time because I didn't want, see if I can open this up and show you. This guy here, this machine, is set to redstone mold pulse, and if you put it on not pulse, it makes a really annoying noise, like constantly, and I was like, I really don't want that. So I had to try to find a way to make this whole process automated, which took a really long time because I was trying to make it harder than it needed to be, honestly. So the solution now is, let me grab some redstone and I'll show you guys real quick just how it ends up working. Nope, not red. There we go. One piece of redstone ought to do it. Alright, so this thing is a automatic precision dropper or something like that. And then this thing is the atomic reconstructor, and then this thing is a ranged something. Ranged. Let's figure that out real quick. Ranged. This guy, a ranged collector. Alright, so I was trying to use redstone and all sorts of things, and then I found, I guess the creator of this mod left a comment on somebody's video telling them how overly complicated they made it and suggested this setup, which works really well. This has to have a block in front of it, hence the quartz there. So what you do is you throw the redstone into this, which this thing's on automatic. Every time you put something in it, it will automatically shoot it down. It shoots it onto that pressure plate. The pressure plate activates the redstone thing for the atomic reconstructor, which shoots the beam out into this block, changing everything in its way, meaning the redstone that dropped down. And then this guy picks it up. Now, the problem I had for a little bit was that I forgot to set the whitelist. So every time this thing would get something in it, it would drop it, and this guy would pick it up before the other one had a chance. So with it set to whitelist only these, it won't pick up redstone at all. It'll only pick it up once it's been converted. And that fixed my whole problem that I was having. So here we go. So we'll just throw that in there. There's the annoying noise I was talking about, and then this guy picks it up, and you get your crystal, and it works for all these things. This is redstone, this is lapis, this is iron, and this is coal. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty easy. If I can figure out what I was making with that, I'll make sure I let you guys know, but at the moment, I don't really remember. Oh, well, it was probably something to do with these furnaces. Yeah. Probably. I mean, that's my guess, because they're next to the furnace, and that's what I was working on. Right? Yeah, see, actual additions. It's all actually additions. That's what it was. You need the iron transmuted ones and the redstone transmuted ones. So yeah, that's what I needed this stuff for, was to make these automatic furnaces, which automatically, it has 2 slots, and you can shift-click into them, it'll divide it, and smelt it out for you. So yeah, pretty cool. And I think that's really all I was going to talk about. So why don't I go do that grindy nether stuff, and then I'll be right back with you guys. I got the drop of evil. Sweet. 1 step down. Because, as you saw earlier, I realized that this is the one that had the Fortune 3 on it, and not this one, so I went ahead and just added Fortune 3 to it before I came down here. I found a wither skeleton, I killed him, and I got a drop of evil. How awesome is that? So we combine that and the lasso, and we get our cursed lasso. So now I'm on the hunt for a ghast in order to get its little soul. I'm out hunting for a ghast, and then I see that. What is that, guys? Huh. Well, let's go figure it out. Can I get down there? Oh, you know what I could do? Make it easier? Shwink. This thing is cool. So, let's get up there with it. Yeah. Well, hello, little chest. Come here. Nope, nope. Stop bouncing. Open? Whoa! How cool is that? I have no room for any of this. Alright, well, I got some inventory management to do real quick. And there we go. Cool. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. What kind of chest is this? Oh, it takes forever to break with my pickaxe. Oh, maybe it's still wooden. It doesn't look wooden. Stimpack. Hermit quest. Oh. This must be one of the hermit's things to summon them, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, maybe, maybe not. On further exploration of this little section of this nether fortress, I found this guy, teleport to your personal spawn point. That is awesome! Well, that was a bit hectic. Yeah. So that ghast really just kind of threw fireballs, like, everywhere. And now this area is all torn up, and, yep. So now what we need to do is go dig out a little hole for him so that he can't, you know, escape and get away. Phew. Okay, so I forgot to hit the recording button again, and that's alright. It wouldn't have been very good commentary anyway, because I spent most of it kind of, running for my life. Let's put out some of this fire. He, hit me with a whole bunch of fireballs. I thought that I might die for a second, but I made myself this little hole over here, and ate real fast, and he couldn't find me, so that was good. So, we have achieved success. So we have a cursed lasso, which is pretty awesome. Like, what else did I need for that ring? Let's look. How close am I? Maybe it'd be easier if you searched for angel ring. Yes, angel ring. Okay, so I have the... Hey, I think I've got everything now. I'm ready to craft the angel ring. I'm so excited. I really, really am excited about flying. So here we go. I should have all of this stuff. Oh, right, because they're in my, okay, so this one goes here, and let's see, the other one's in here? No. I thought it was in the system. There it is. Don't know why it didn't put it in there automatically, but fine. Woohoo! Angel ring. I remembered one other thing I was going to do. I was going to make, the one probe. Let's see, the one... Nope, it's must be spaces. The one probe. There we go. All right, the one probe, which I think should be fairly easy to make, and I don't know why I haven't made it before now. Oh, I need to make some more redstone torches. Fine. Let's make a couple more of those. There we go. So there's the one probe. There's that, and there's that. And then that should be easy enough. Yep, good. So there's the one probe. Awesome. And then I want to turn it into a bauble for my head because I don't want to have to like hold it in my inventory or anything. So there we go, there's that. Sweet. So now I ought to be able to stick that up right there. Yeah, good. And then I can see things, right? Yeah, cool. Okay guys, so I think that's going to have to do it for this episode. It was probably fairly derp. I had a couple of rage moments, actually, where I couldn't figure out how to do things. Like, it was super annoying. Like, here, let me show you. One of the things, like, you know, it's just supposed to work, and then it doesn't, and I can't ever figure out why. Like, I know it's supposed to. So, here's the golden lasso recipe. Here it is, and normally you click move over, and see, there it is? You know, it just... And that's not the only thing, honestly. There were lots of things like this going wrong this episode, and I just could not figure them out. And the chisel and bits thing with the stairs, yeah, so, you know, it was kind of a derpy rage episode for me, but that's okay. Oh, and by the way, if that is happening to you and you can't figure it out, just get a different crafting table out and throw it down, and it'll work fine. It's something with the refined storage, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out with me in this episode. In the next one, we're going to use our ender lightnings and go try to hit a creeper and get that charged creeper part so we can finish up our tome of alchemy. And we're also going to start with extra utilities 2 and get some grid power going so that we can use our new angel ring, which is pretty sweet. I'm excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me in this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!